Fortnite Odyssey got another update today, so let's talk about all of the changes. One of the first things that you'll notice is that the size of your menus have changed. This clip right here was recorded yesterday before today's UI update because I wanted to show off the before and after. This was done on 75% inside of my settings because if you didn't know, changing your UI in general would affect your menus. Now today, with the exact same settings, you could see that my menu is a lot larger. Not only that, but you saw that the build menus were much larger as well. I'm not the biggest fan of this change. I definitely wish that we were able to keep whatever sizes that we want and use those. I like mine to be a little bit smaller, not take up the entire screen the way that they have it now. Now let's cover some of these patch notes. The first thing that they mentioned was that they increased the distance from which you can discover spires to help locate them faster. Not only that, but spires have names now, so you could either encounter the hardened, superior, or the ultimate spire, so make sure that you roam your worlds to find and defeat them all. Now for myself right here, you can see that I'm about 225 meters away, and it discovered a spire in my world. While recording, I was able to find that you could be discovering spires from up to 500 meters away, which ultimately means that it is much easier and much faster to find these spires. Not only that, but you get the brand new icon for them based on their difficulty, and when you're fighting them, it'll tell you what the new name of them is at the top of your screen. So not every single spire is the same, every one of them is going to be different. If you're somebody that has discovered spires but didn't defeat them all, make sure that you go back to them now, because not only is it going to give you that newer map icon that came out last update, but it's also going to spawn a second spire there with the new update. I think that this is just a visual bug because both of them don't activate at the same time to fight you, but they are both there, which does look very crazy. One of the better updates that came from this is going to be the live icons that come for Vengeance Jones and Hope. So all of the players that were struggling to find them, this is going to make it much easier for you because now they'll show up on your map. Not only that, but these icons are live, meaning that you can see exactly where they're walking to and from and see where they're going on the map. I believe that Hope kind of hangs out in the same area, but if you haven't already talked to Vengeance Jones, I think that he can move around. When it comes to harvesting materials and also crafting recipes, things had a pretty large change today. When it comes to the cost of vehicles and other crafts like your lumber mill, stone breaker, and gem cutter, they all got reduced as far as the materials needed in order to make them. On top of that, cursed bones are no longer necessary to craft the rune forge. Now it did get slightly better as well. Harvesting resources just became easier because now you gather more resources than before. When you've gathered enough resources, they said that the processing time is now even faster. So to those that are starting brand new worlds or even have existing worlds, things just got a lot easier for you to set up brand new villages or continuing to improve the one that you're currently working on. Now let's talk about some bug fixes. They fixed the issue with Vengeance Jones, Hope, and Triceratops not spawning in players' worlds, and you got to see that with the brand new icons. They fixed an issue where players could fall through floors in caves, fixed an issue where 2 stamina bars showing in the UI after consuming food. The Arch Enemies quest now progresses accordingly. They fixed a blank notification showing when progressing through levels, mitigated an issue where the split function wouldn't work properly by splitting the stack in half, which I'm demonstrating right now. It looks as though before you were only able to kind of drop the max amount, or the UI just simply wasn't working. Now you could select the entire item and drop one of it, or just grab it and select any amount that you would like. They also fixed an issue with with the stuck enemy minifigs. So it does appear as though a lot of bugs were addressed in here, as well as a ton of UI, and I have a feeling that they're just getting started. In my video the other day where I talked about what I think the next LEGO Fortnite Odyssey is going to be in November, I talked about a lot of the changes that they're making here on our Odyssey worlds. They all seem to be bug fixes and UI changes, and to me that's a sign to tell us that clearly they're working on something big and they're trying to get the game in order before they release it, which is why I fully believe we're getting a very large LEGO IP very soon, like Ninjago, Dreams, or LEGO City. Let me know what you guys think of today's update down in the comments section below. It seems like it's actually a pretty good one outside of the UI changes that I wasn't a fan of, but a lot of the bug fixes and other changes are definitely helpful for a lot of players. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, guys, this was Crafty, and I'm out. Peace. Help me reach 50,000 subscribers by pressing that sub button in the top right. And if you guys haven't already, check out that video in the top left. YouTube thinks that you'll like it a lot. Peace.